There are no shortages of acronyms compliance. SOC, ISO, NIST, GDPR, FedRAMP, FISMA, and so much more. But today, we cover the proverbial one ring that unites them all, COBIT, or the Control Objectives for Information-Related Technology. You may know a little bit about it already, but today we'll cover it end to end. We talk about what it is and why it's important, what its structure and principles look like, and how you can implement it best for your organization. We've also covered the differences between COBIT 5 and COBIT 2019 in a separate video, so top right corner and description below if you're trying to choose which is best for your business. Let's get started. To understand what COBIT is, let's try to understand where enterprises stand today. Managing the role of information technology in the modern company is not a one-person job. It requires the focus of several different roles, IT professionals, business leaders, and even external compliance auditors. This is complex even before you consider that each company has wildly different goals, controls, and objectives in relation to information security. And not being able to govern and manage enterprise IT is the death knell for companies in today's age. The downsides, both financially and otherwise, are endless. So, what these enterprise companies need is a centralized framework, a common language, so businesses can better implement, monitor, and improve IT management best practices across several roles in an organization. Enter the Control Objectives for Information and Related Technology. Very simply put, COBIT is a globally accepted framework that helps enterprise companies optimize their IT governance. It does this by bridging that crucial gap between technical issues, business risks, and control requirements to ensure that IT processes aid in achieving business goals. COBIT was created by SACA, the Information Systems Audit and Control Association, which is a non-profit that creates guidance, resources, and certifications for IT governance professionals. COBIT was released nearly 3 decades ago in 1996, and while the original version was built to help the financial audit community maneuver in IT-related environments, in the years since, the framework has gone through several and significant updates. The two most recent updates were COBIT 5, launched in 2013, and COBIT 2019. We discussed the implications of the update in another video, top right corner, but as a quick summary, the 2019 update made the framework a more generic, comprehensive, and flexible tool that can be used by all enterprises regardless of their size or immediate goals. Now, structure. The COBIT 2019 framework is split into 4 components. Number 1, Introduction and Methodology. This is the main guided framework that introduces the basic COBIT principles, which we'll get into in a second, alongside the elements of the overall framework. Number 2, Governance and Management Objectives. This is a companion guide that dives into the COBIT core model and its 40 governance and management objectives. Each objective is described, including its purpose, how it connects with the enterprise, and how it aligns goals. But it's important to note that implementing all 40 are not really necessary. Number 3, Design Guide. Another companion guide that offers in-depth guidance for developing a governance system that is uniquely tailored for your organization. Number 4, Implementation Guide. The final companion guide in the frameworks guides businesses through implementing the governance strategy once it's developed. This includes best practices, ways to avoid pitfalls, and integration tips. So, now that we know what COBIT is, let's discuss the COBIT principles I mentioned earlier. COBIT is based on 6 governance systems and 3 governance framework principles that ISACA considers essential for effective management and governance of enterprise IT. Number 1, it's important that the IT governance systems are well aligned with the expectations and requirements of the stakeholders. This should be designed so that enough value is generated using its information technology. This is achieved by balancing resources, benefits, risk, governance systems, and actionable strategy. Number 2, IT governance should not be made up of one single component. Various components should be a part of it, and they should be different from each other. These different components must work together holistically for maximum value generation for a business. Number 3, it is better to use a dynamic governance system so that any changes have no direct impact on the EGIT system. If one or more of the design factors have changed, the enterprise must consider how this impacts the EGIT system at large. Number 4, there should be no overlap between IT management and governance. They both must be different and well separated from each other. Number 5, the enterprise needs should be used to tailor its governance system. This is achieved by predefining the customization and prioritizing the components used as a governance system. Finally, number 6, the governance system has to be extensive enough to include all the IT functions, data, and technology that an enterprise has to use to attain its set goals. COBIT 2019 also introduced 3 new governance principles that revolve around the openness and flexibility of the framework. They state that the governance strategy should be based on conceptual models, remain open and flexible, and should be aligned to major standards and regulations. So, how do you implement COBIT for your business? There's 6 basic steps to implementing COBIT. First, assessment and planning. Second, defining your implementation scope and objectives. Third, building your implementation plan. Fourth, customizing COBIT to your needs and charting adoption. Fifth, monitoring and evaluation. And finally, sixth, continuous improvement. This may seem like a lot, but as a globally recognized framework, COBIT can help you enhance market trust and help you close better deals faster. It can also improve IT processes, help you effectively manage risks, and make it easy to match industry benchmarks and achieve regulatory compliance. One of COBIT's key differentiating factors is its ability to complement other frameworks like ITIL, NIST standards, TOGAF, ISO 27001, and much more. So when implementing COBIT, you want to make sure you find a solution that can maximize that. With Sprinto's Bring Your Own Framework feature, you can add COBIT to your dashboard while mapping common control requirements with other frameworks, such as NIST and ISO. This enables you to get audit ready for multiple frameworks at the same time. Get compliant with over 24 frameworks in a single dashboard, like SOC 2, ISO 27001, HIPAA, GDPR, NIST 853, and so much more. Quicker, easier, and more effectively using Sprinto. And with continuous monitoring via Sprinto's centralized dashboard, it means that you stay compliant too, all year round, not just during an audit cycle. To know more, visit sprinto.com or book a demo with our COBIT experts using the link in the top right corner or the description now.